Well, hello everyone. Still in lockdown here in Northern Ireland. I had a nice walk there a while ago and I've lit the barbecue. I'm going to barbecue some nice chicken goujons on skewers. Roshi and I will enjoy that this evening. So we've got a bit of sunlight before the sun drops behind the house here. Just to give you a quick update, I've managed to get a few flights in the last couple of days with the drone. Here in Northern Ireland we're allowed one period of daily exercise every day. So that means I can take my drone with me during that exercise and get some video footage. Unfortunately, it means I'm very restricted around here because there's not a lot to film. But on the positive side, I do have fields around me here, so I can actually take off and fly from these fields. Or I can take a drone with me for a walk and film various things that way. So that's what I've been doing the last 2 days. I've been trying to remain positive and I reckon if you don't use your drone, then you're going to lose your skills very soon. If this lockdown goes on for any longer, for weeks or a month or two, then you will lose your muscle memory with the sticks and your confidence and your instincts. So I think it's very important to keep those active by constantly training. And if you can't train, if you're in a situation where you're in the middle of a town or city and you can't fly from home, then try the app. The DJI app has a flight simulator on it. And although it's not perfect, it doesn't match reality, it's pretty good for keeping your muscle memory on cue, for keeping the sticks positive muscle memory. I used to do it years ago with the Phantom 3 Advanced, constantly training in the flight simulator during cloudy or during wet and windy days. I found it very positive just for keeping that in check. So if you have that, why not try it out to keep yourself sharp? What I did yesterday was I got into the garage. I have a large garage here, and I actually set the Mavic up in the garage and did a flight inside the garage, even though it wasn't very exciting. But because of the enclosed space, I practiced flying the drone side to side. I practiced flying very low across the ground, keeping it in control, upwards. I tried it with the sensors on, and I tried it without the sensors on. Turns out it was actually quite good practice. Then I took it into the garden here, and it flew it slowly around bushes and trees and flowers and over the clothesline, under the clothes, hanging from it, round and around the garden. And even though it sounds ludicrous talking about it, but it actually really helped maintain my muscle memory and keep my skills sharp. But later that same day, all that practice happened for a reason, because we ended up getting a series of beautiful rainbows here outside Cookstown yesterday evening. And I managed to get the Mavic up from the field beside the house, and I filmed this beautiful rainbow. But if you're watching this, you've already seen the first video. I've already posted on my channel on Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock. So that was a beautiful primary and secondary rainbow. I flew out over the fields, I got it really nice, and then I landed, and an hour later another nice rainbow appeared at sunset. So I put the drone up again and filmed. So I ended up getting 3 flights done on the one day, which I never even expected. And then today I went out for a walk, took the drone with me, and I filmed some of the solar panels around here in the fields in the country. Side and some distant footage of the cream factory out the road. So even though we're restricted, there's some things you can do. So I'm trying to stay as positive as possible, I'm trying to stay as active as possible, and the good old Mavic is doing a great job. Time to charge it up, because who knows what will happen tomorrow.